Okay, so is this the rooms icon on the side? Let me have a look. Select a photo. No, cancel. I can't see a rooms icon. I'm so sorry. Okay, can anybody help me? How on earth do I do this? This is really weird. I want to go live with you. Anyone can watch it. Let's see if Cat Farmer knows better than I do. I've just requested her to go live, but it doesn't appear to allow me to allow more than one person. Hello, gorgeous.
Hi. Technology's defeated me. I don't know how to do it.
Oh, you see, it wasn't me.
Do you know,
I love you, Caroline Barnes. Thank you.
Come
Well
on,
done.
no blame game, no blame game. Come on, girls.
It's my fault. It's totally my fault. I don't know what it wouldn't work.
Listen, I panicked so much. I suddenly thought maybe Instagram have stopped rooms. That's so weird.
Yeah, because I
was
haven't seen one for a long
everybody
time
and nobody
either.
could get in. Oh, it's so good to see you two. Thank you for doing this for me.
I'm so excited. No!
It's brilliant, absolutely brilliant.
Well done, you, Caroline Barnes.
Well, I didn't do anything. I just waited. I was just positive. Come on, must work.
Positive
I'm ready
thoughts.
for it.
Right. Okay. So
I
before,
want to put my earrings in. Oh, I had nice earrings for tonight.
Can I just say, right, for anybody watching this that doesn't know, and you must know, this is the amazing Cat Farmer, my mate. She's been on the digital journey with me, adore her, but like me, she's a bit of a makeup doofus. This is the phenomenal Caroline Barnes.
She's much better than she used to be.
We are both better.
Can I say, it was a very low bar.
And can I just say, for anybody who can go back through my archives on YouTube, Caroline Barnes and I created one of my first ever videos, and it was called Half Face Makeup, where I put a piece of tape down my face. I did half my face, thinking I looked really hot. Caroline came in and did the other half. I swear I looked like I'd had a facelift. This is this woman's skills.
Well, we should put a link to that. But I think we definitely need a refresh. I've been watching you thinking, oh, we could just do a little bit of a chop and a change. You're stuck. We need to kind of add just a few little more things just to kind of add a bit of va-va-boom, I think.
Guilty as charged. So my idea was, you're the queen of makeup. You can do it all. I love a smoky eye and a nude lip. Kat does the amazing defined eye and red lip. Yeah. Is that the way you want to go with us?
No, I think we just do whatever we want to do. I'm going to do glitter, and I'm going to show you glitter from like, baby, I'm really, really scared of glitter. Just want a bit of shimmer to like full on. And I'll probably do lips as well, because why the heck not? Just chuck it all on.
And also, I'm just staying in for a curry tonight. You two are on the town, so I expect you to really go for it.
Yeah.
When you say on the town, we need to sort of. I mean, I was saying earlier. I was saying I'm going to a party, and someone said when I was out earlier, and someone said, "Really, a party? Slight disapproving." And I was like, "To be fair, there are 6 of us. Not really a party." But I'm leaving the house and going, and somebody else has prepared food and drink for me. That's enough.
Yeah. And if you've got like a little dance floor, if you've got some tunes, then it is what it is.
There will be. Can I show you the shoes? Can I show you the shoes?
Of course, yes. Oh, beautiful.
Very nice.
We didn't even start on the Sarah Jessica Parker Sex and the City remake.
Oh, I haven't seen it yet.
I won't say a word. Will not say a word. I'm going to start by saying, I know you do want to do a red lip, don't you, Kat?
Yeah, I'll do a red lip.
Okay, do you want to pass your colours by Caroline? Because this is the skill of a makeup artist like Caroline. Caroline sees colours in a different way to you and I. Yeah, I can't really tell blue or orange reds, and I can't tell what suits me. What are you going to try on tonight, Kat?
Do you know what? I've got a new one. I had this one, Caroline, let me know. I had this one made for me, especially to go with my colours. And it's an orangey red, and I know what went in it because he literally put that much blue, but it's a winter red, a Christmas red.
Is that a Caroline one?
Yeah. Is Caroline just being polite when she goes?
No, absolutely, because it's all about skin tones, which again, your skin tone is another thing that people find really hard to see, to visualize, to understand.
Totally.
So obviously, Kat is warm with a little bit of pink in her skin, so it's quite tricky. But if she was to put a little bit of base on, she's got quite a warmth to her skin. So that's where the orange and the brownie reds work perfectly for her. Yeah, exactly. A pinky red would just look awful. Whereas a pinky red on myself and Nadine being paler would be a little bit more softer and a little bit more flattering. So it's kind of, it's like, it's so many different ingredients to kind of what makes that perfect red for you, because we all have our own style. So some people like, you know, full on, you know, real kind of juxtaposition between sort of dark skin and bright sort of orange based reds. And other people just like a hint of something. So there's so many different variables. I think that's why it kind of freaks everyone out. And there's obviously so much choice now, which is great.
And while you're doing your glitter and I'm doing my smoky eye and Kat's doing the classic red lip, what you go for it? What's the best eye to carry off with a red lip? I mean, I know we all dream of being the Robert Palmer girl, but is it the classically defined eye and lots of mascara? What do you think, Caroline?
So obviously anything goes, we know. I think the most modern way to wear it is the kind of freshest of skins, a simple slicker mascara and a nice brow. Yeah, so you have to get
my face.
You see, I know Kat so well. She's like, no pressure.
Well, no, my brows. Do you know what? I'm contemplating, just as a sojourn here, in case anybody else needs to know this. As you get older, my eyebrows have left the building. They are every morning. I wake up and there's less of them. They've just disappeared. And so so someone said to me, oh, you should have, what's that thing called?
No, please stop. Please talk to me after this. I'm researching the same thing, and it's really quite scary because there's quite an extreme going on. And we want feathering nanoblading.
What's that thing called? But it's all a bit towy for me. It's all a little bit.
Talking of YouTube, I have a video done by a really, really famous microblader who shall
that's it.
Who shall remain nameless. I tell you, I had to put 20% glycolic on them for 6 months to get rid of them. I looked like Groucho Marx.
But a friend of mine has just had powder.
So was my sister.
And
I like it. Have you heard of this, Caroline?
No, and I'm all ears because I want mine done too.
My sister has just had something called powder done in Barnes. It looks amazing.
At the same, number 12, it looks incredible.
Okay.
It looks incredible.
But it's a tattoo, right? It's a permanent.
Yes, it's permanent.
But well, no, none of it's permanent. It all goes away in the end because it's too superficial to be permanent. But it's, instead of it being a blade, right? It's individual sort of almost No, it's speckles. It's not really hairs. It's like speckles. It's almost like putting a powder through your brows. I don't know enough about it, but Caroline, please, would you research it for us?
Yes, and get your sister on. Why not?
My friend looks.
My sister's eyebrows look really good. She has literally. She's like grey blonde now, and she's literally got no eyebrows at all. I was super impressed by them, and subtle. Didn't look showy.
It's not that heavy.
It's almost like somebody has put like a sprinkling of powder through the brow. Very good.
You just like you've had your eyebrows done. Amazing. Yeah. And she also, my friend, also had, which is again amazing. She won't mind me saying, sure you're watching, really quite small eyes, and she had the thinnest eyeliner there.
Yes, that's lovely. I've seen that.
Rosie Green's got that. Yeah, really nice on her. Really. So all the time she looks subtly defined. Okay, I've got a question to ask you. I've got 2 mini palettes here. Choose the one that's best for me.
Definitely the one in your right hand.
That one.
No, other hand. Oh, yeah. Yes, that one. And I say that just because it's a little bit warmer and a little bit more subtle, but they're beautiful. That's a bit too poppy. You won't like that. Not as in pop music, but yeah. So the one in your, what I think is
that's Orgasm.
Yeah.
And that's Dolce Vita by NARS.
Yeah, we'll do a bit of Dolce Vita. I love the fact you're going for the pinks and the corals.
No, listen, I'm only being brave because you're helping me. I am the doofus.
Have you got some? No, you're not. Have you got some cotton buds to hand?
Is that in case you go really wrong?
No, because I've got everything I could possibly need, my darling, for being a doofus. Right, start with Kat. I'm going to watch this. I'm going to love it.
Okay.
Right. So, well, I mean, it's hard to see you, to be fair.
Bit more light, Kat.
I mean, your skin looks lovely. I mean,
Hetty,
I
just have a light up. Oh, actually, no, I can do it from here. Hang on. No, I can do it from here, actually. Hang on.
Okay, start
What's
with me.
it? Yeah, so when you do your eyes, Nadine, what I'd love is just to have the graduation of colours so that I can pull your eyes out. So the darker colour here, so I would start with the darker shade. So the darker kind of very plummy colour. You want to just take that just almost in a V shape on the top and the bottom and then blend that well in. If you start with the darker colours, because that's not too dark to be fair, you can then start with
the small enough? Because you do like a small brush, don't you?
Yeah, go small first and you can just gradually build up. And when you
go on.
And when you put it on, just really push the brush into the product, do like a little tap and then press it on. Don't just go like that because it's going to flick everywhere.
Is that what you do? I didn't know this.
Can I just say, Caroline Barnes, it's literally like you can read my mind and you watch all the mistakes I make.
It just helps if you plant it like that rather than doing that because it just goes under there. Then you start wiping under there and then you get in a right mess and then you take the base off and blah, blah, blah. So it does.
And by a V, you mean just on the outer edge there?
So you need to start on your lash line. So when you look straight in the mirror, when you look at someone, you want to make sure that you've got the most amount of pigment along your lash line, okay? Not up here, and it graduates up there. So you want to kind of create this kind of like V shape here with the shadow.
Okay.
Is that below as well?
Definitely for Nadine. Not for you for your red lip looks. We're just going to go a bit top heavy.
No. Okay.
Yeah. So Nadine's eyes are small, but she's got big eyes. That doesn't really make any sense. But
really,
you can really pull out her eyes by throwing the darkness to the back and then having the light just in the inner corner here. It will make a huge difference.
Caroline always telling me because they're quite close.
Yes. But the thing is that what people do is that they put the shadow on it and then they just follow their line all the way around really tight. But what you need to do is extend that out, Nadine. So you're really trying to pull it out. And that's why the cotton buds are fantastic at this. Because if you put the cotton bud at the side of your eye, in the corner here, and just pull it out slightly, it's this area that's really, really going to lift out your eye. That's it. Brilliant. Whoa, nice.
Wow.
And then similarly, great. So that's perfect. So stop there. I love that. So take the cotton bud now with pressed into the powder. So you've pressed it in. Okay, just tap lightly. Take it right up to the lash line and then just run it along, but just to halfway for now with that darker shade. And you want to pull it almost like 4 millimeters down on the outside.
Okay. I really like that colour. That's really nice. It's a really, really deep red grape colour.
And go more, Nadine. I want you to go further down, just on that outer corner there.
Okay.
Just on the outer corner. It's those little twists that can really kind of pull out the eye.
It's more than a little twist. It's 25 years of experience or however long you've been making faces up. That's why you're so good at what you do.
Right. Well, you'd hope so. You'd hope so after 25 years.
Do you find, Caroline, what happens? And Nadine, I don't know if you do this. So I will have someone and I'll learn new tricks. I'm like, yes, I've learned a new trick. Within 3 weeks, ever so slightly, every day, I graduate a little bit, just back. Before I know it, I'm doing what I used to do.
Well, because it's just sometimes a chore. And, you try and do these things because you want to make makeup fun. But at the end of the day, sometimes it's just a chore, like putting on your flipping eyebrows every day. It's just boring, isn't it? You just think, oh, here we go again, scribble, scribble, scribble. And it does as we get older and our face is much more flexible. When you want to get that structure in it to kind of make it, snap back into action. You have to do those structural things because otherwise you just look a bit like an egg. Do you know what I mean? You sort of lose your features.
You lose the definition. I'm going to do the other side. Over to Kat.
Right.
Okay.
I'm up.
Right.
I'm up.
So, Kat, have you got anything that's kind of like slightly metallic that you could put on your eyes?
Yes,
yes, I do.
Glossy, I do.
Like an eye gloss or something. Oh, I love those. Yeah, go for the middle one. Love that. The eyeglass one.
Okay, got it. Brush.
Right. Okay, well, while you guys are starting to do that, you know what to do. I'm just going to talk through a couple of glitter things that I love, seeing as it's party time. So Urban Decay do the most amazing kohl glitter pencils and also eyeliners with, if you can just see that there, the most skinniest of lines. So they do loads and loads of colours that you can just whiz in. Great for your kids, great for just anyone who just wants a little bit of something. And they work so well. They are the best and they don't fall down because they're kind of set in this gel.
Is it Urban Decay?
Yes, Urban Decay. If you want to go for something, so these are called heavy metals.
Oh, okay, fine. great.
So purples, golds, coppers, anything like that. And it's just brilliant if you just want like a touch of colour. Also, if you want to just pat a little bit on your the fullness of your eye here, just to kind of catch the light, but you don't want glitter to fall down everywhere. And if glitter,
where am I? Sorry.
Right, so use the metallic one and just use it on the lid only, because you, Kat, are very fortunate, whereas I'm like really sort of baggy like this. You've got these beautiful sockets. I think I'll probably have to get my eyes done one day.
Kat's got the Madonna eye that we all want.
I know. I'm so jealous.
I've got really hoodie eyes.
Oh, you haven't
haven't.
got hoodie eyes.
This is a hoodie eye.
Oh, I've got real like big fat eyelids though.
Yeah,
Oh,
I did see some really nice
lovely.
hooded work the other day, and I was a bit like,
Honestly,
I'm just shoving this all over.
What you call a hoodie eye is a makeup artist's dream, because you've got so much space, whereas
so it's harder.
Okay.
Anyway, so Kat, because you naturally have that big open eye, you don't want to define that more. So Nadine's kind of sculpting her socket, reinserting her socket, whereas you're just adding a touch of glimmer and glamour to your lid with a truckload of mascara and your lip.
Do I have any eyeliner on?
Let's just see how that looks. See how strong it looks. And sometimes if you're not sure whether you're going to overdo it, put on the red lip and then look at yourself and go, actually, no, that's, whoa, stop. I'm all right. I don't need to put more on. Do you know what I mean?
Do I need more on that?
I love that. It's simple. It's just gorgeous. I love that. From what I can see.
Just say also, Caroline Barnes, I'd never have used that palette, and I'm just looking at it going, it's the best palette ever.
And especially because you wear so many neutrals, Nadine. You wear blacks, you wear greys, so just that soft colour is so nice, and already your eye looks amazing. So keep going on the other side. But yeah,
I've done the other side. Go on. What should I do?
Well, no, but you haven't done it right.
Oh, haven't I? See, go on.
Yes, but that was shit.
Only because you've followed your lash line. I want you to be a little bit braver and pull that out a little bit more, because once you put your mascara on and once you drag your mascara towards your temples, that soft shadow, because it's only a shadow you're using, will just kind of give us, that's nicer. Yeah, great, lovely. Yeah, keep going with that and we can make it all smoldery. It's really, really soft. And then I don't want it to be so much of a line, Nadine, sort of coming out. Once we've got that width, then you can just smolder that in and bring it into that socket shape.
And that's what you mean by the V, isn't it?
Yes, yeah, just make it. Because for us hoodies, what happens is all this area here becomes really light. So what you want to do is just sort of subtly push that back so it's a little bit darker than the colour of your skin. So whatever colour skin you have, make your hood darker so it goes back. But Kat, you're not in that department, so you're all right.
Okay.
What is the make of the silver, my darling? Everybody wants to know.
Oh, this one in the middle.
Yeah.
The NARS. I don't know.
Oh, is that NARS? That was Hourglass.
No, sorry, it's not. It's Hourglass Curator. But the one in the middle, does it on the back? Hang on, let me just see if I can chip it out.
It's so funny, Caroline, I remember when we did our video together, you're taking all your colour in the middle of your eye and you're pushing your eyes in instead of out. The minute I do what you tell me to do, it's like a light bulb goes on over my head.
Yeah. And I want you to, would you be
brave enough to put a little
Orb. O-R-B.
Oh, nice.
Hourglass from the Curator. And these, if anybody doesn't know, these make such a great, if you're going to buy someone for Christmas, just buy them the case and all, the three, and because you just chop and change them. Yeah, I do wish, my one criticism, no mirror.
No mirror. And they're a bit wonky. They jiggle around a bit. I want them to be a bit firmer, but yes.
Oh, mine's pretty firm.
Is it?
Yeah.
Well, lucky you.
For Jane, I'm using the mini NARS Dolce, the NARS Dolce Vita. It's their new wrapped mini. They're really sweet for Christmas. What are you going to do, Caroline?
Right, so I need to do something, don't I? First, so we'll go for these Christian Dior ones, the Mono Couture ones. This one is called Beige Mitts Metallic. Okay, so this is a very kind of like soft pewtery grey. These palettes are so I'm just going to make a mess of my face and I'll do lots of different textures, but this just goes on really, really soft and buttery, and literally you can just put it on with your hand and there's no fallout whatsoever. So this is something that's going to give you a modern twist to your makeup, give it a bit of a sheen, but it's still very, very elegant. So that's baby step number 1. Okay. Next, there's a Max Factor one called All Day Eyeshadow, which is like a rose, has a similar kind of applicator to the Urban Decay, where it's just like a little liner. But here you can put this on and it stays put and it dries.
Did you say All Day Rose?
Yeah, no, All Day Eyeshadow.
All Day Eyeshadow.
Lovely rose.
Thank you.
I've had so many compliments about this. Like, this is like a nice sort of day kind of like shimmery colour. And it looks
also
really...
what I love about that, and I do think that I've got the very hooded eyes and you've got the medium eyes, and Kat has the beautiful open eyes that we all want. I don't think your eyes are as bad as mine. I love that you just did that with your fingers and with the applicator. So you made it look so effortless that anybody could do it.
All of my makeup that I recommend is lazy girl makeup because I can't be asked. I mean, I do it as a job, let alone doing it on my own face. It's just like, oh God, here we go again.
But can I just say, that's yes, amazing. When I've tried to do that, because I go one and then I go, oh, hang on. Before I know it, I've used all 4 fingers on that hand. I can't do it with that one on that eye. I can't do it. And before I know it, and then I go to my blusher on and I do that, and I have to use brushes. I'm not good with my fingers.
The reason I'm showing you with fingers is not that you have to do it. It's just that the products that I've selected don't fall down and they don't crumble, and you don't have to use a brush if you don't have them. And I think that's the kind of
brilliant.
That's the nice thing about this edit. It is that simple. But if you choose to do that, then that's fine. That was a Max Factor one. Someone's asking. The first one was Christian Dior, the mono colors, which the buttery finish of these powder.
What shade was that mono couture you had? So
it's 658.
Thank you. Everybody asking about my brushes, they're Real Techniques. So I've got 108. Right. Can't remember what the other one is. But basically the little ones, even though that's not quite small enough even for Caroline, that's for precision and that one's blending out.
So really fun and the best glitter ever, better than Stila, which I used for years and years, is Elf. And it's like, I love it.
Such great value.
This again is I'll just put it over the Dior to show you, but it's so sparkly and it looks so beautiful on candlelight, under candlelight.
And what's that product called? Elf what?
So there's this Elf glitter. Why did I put my glasses on? No,
so it's a glitter liner, is it?
Look at us.
Oh, it's so grandma-ish, isn't it? First, oh God.
Middle-aged women.
Flirty Rosie. Flirty Rosie. But they have a really beautiful dark sort of charcoaly one. They have a bronze one. They have a gold one. I just love the pink because I'm going to probably rock it up with a bit of black in a minute when I get there finally. But this is so pretty. It just looks great on everyone. All my girlfriends have an Elf glitter because it just stays put, and that's that. So my other go-to is the Italics from Trini. And my favourite shade is Minerva. This one here. So I'll do this on the other eye. And again, this is finger painting. So just chuck it on with that and just look. This really shapes my eye, Nadine. So because it's much darker, you can see instantly it gives a really nice socket. So it sort of throws my eye back.
Can I ask a question about glitter and about metallics? We've talked about skin tone, but what about eye colour? Should you wrap it when you? Because what colour eyes have you got, Caroline? You've got like a hazel,
greeny grey. Yeah, they sort of change.
Okay, the same as mine.
Yes. Oh, really? Oh, I thought you were much darker.
No, they're green. Well, as my husband calls them, swamp.
So go on, carry on. Yeah, with the eye colour. No, I don't think blue on blue or green on green is particularly helpful. No. I think if you choose an opposite colour on the colour wheel, you're definitely going to amplify your colour. But I just think it's about really what you're wearing and how you're feeling and how the rest of the makeup goes with it as a guide. But brown eyes, brown eyeshadow, bit boring. You know, it's just that it's too samey. So it's quite nice to have a other colour to lift it as a rule.
Okay.
But I don't follow anything by that. I sort of do it on the vibe of the makeup, whether you're going a bit sort of classic and sophisticated, maybe more corporate or a bit more trendy.
I've just put on a really, really deep purple shadow.
I've just gone in for that. It was when somebody, the lovely Sasha from Curator actually persuaded me to put blusher on my eyes. And I was like that, oh my God, no.
Yeah.
And I love it. I've gone in for the pinks.
And I think
can I ask the next step on my smoky eye? So once I've used the dark shade, where do I go with the others?
So now I want you to use the peachy shade. So that's the middle one by the mirror, down, that one.
Yeah.
I know, yes. Go with that. And I want you to blend that from the center into that purple. And then right in the inner corner, that's when we're going to go for the lighter one. Because when you open and close your eyes, Nadine, you're just going to get that lovely warmth. And you've already put that nice warmth on your cheek. And honestly, peach and corals are such lovely colours. People, for the eyes, a lot of people tend to use them on their lips and cheeks, but it's a really fresh colour. Whereas brown is so boring. We've used brown for so long. I like sort of pewters and it's like cooler colours.
That's quite sparkly.
Yeah, but you're going to blend it. Don't worry. Yeah, just hold. Go with on the other side. And let me tell you, nothing really, Kat, I'm sure you agree with this, nothing really ties together until you put your mascara on, I think. So you can look a bit, the more shadow you put around your eyes, the more baldy and piggy-eyed you become. So it's kind of like getting to a stage and then you've got to bring your eyes out, put the Mackie on, and then you're like, oh, all right, now I know where I'm going.
And the amount of times I have, well, not many times, but I have been known to put my makeup on and go out and look in the mirror and think, this is all wrong. This is wrong. So you either go to the loo or you, like when you used to be able to go and haul yourself onto a makeup counter and just go, I need more makeup. And you're like, this is wrong. What's wrong? And you suddenly realize, shit, I've got to put mascara on. Yeah. And that is just, because I know I can do that because I'm an idiot. But yes.
I could never forget to put my mascara on.
I'm like that. Did I put mascara on?
Yeah, but that's because you've got darker features, you see. When you're paler and blonder, you look more egg-like. But the darker your skin and hair and eyebrows, you've got a bit more of a frame, so you can kind of get away with it a little bit more.
I had a similar thing recently where I was looking at my face all day thinking something's wrong and I couldn't work out it was. I didn't put my eyebrows on.
Oh, that's
so easy to do.
I look like something out of RuPaul's Drag Race. You know when they cover their own eye. That's what I look like. I look like I'm getting ready for drag queen makeup.
And also like the Dolce Vita NARS mini palette, the new, I think they call it Wrapping, was their latest one.
Right, so Nadine, as I look at you, you've gone 280s, so it's two separate. So now what I want you to do is get a big clean brush. And I want to morph and really blend those tones together so we're less Toya. That's it. Great. And then once you've blended those, that's lovely, gorgeous. And when you're just doing that darker colour, just do as I did a little bit, just to kind of push the hoodies back. Just go, just dark on the outside a little bit more with that purple, with that darker shade. And that will just give you that nice wash. Lovely.
But be less Toya. That's my favourite thing.
What?
Be less Toya. That's my
nice. See, now we're getting somewhere. Look at
Caroline Barnes, no offence ever taken. I peaked in the 80s. It's not a problem at all.
You've given me grief all my life. I've learned from the best.
Yeah, exactly.
Honesty.
You've got to be able to take it if you can dish it out, Caroline. Yeah. I'm fine. Good.
Caroline, somebody did ask, if you're wearing sequins, can you also wear metallic makeup?
Yeah, see, I wouldn't. I mean, I probably...
It's a bit Pat Butcher, I think.
Yeah.
I agree. And actually, I would, if I was doing sequins, I would go for quite a dusky, nudie, smoky eye and nude lip. I wouldn't do sequins in red.
Correct. Yeah, I think you literally is that play just with all the fashion that you do. It's a little bit of something, tart it up and then pull it back in another way. Yeah. It's that juxtaposition of, don't throw it all. Don't throw everything. You're not a Christmas tree.
That's
lovely.
Does Kat do liner now?
So we're going to put mascara on Kat first, and then she's going to do her lip, and then we're going to see the balance and see whether we need to do liner as well, right? Because I quite like the cleanness of it. So Nadine, just take the lightest colour in that one. Can I see the palette again, please? So just the top goldy one. And just push that goldy one just on the inside here and just blend it over as a soft wash.
I love when people do that, and I never know which brush to use to do that.
The smallest one, because actually it's quite nice to kind of put it quite dense here and then just blend it through. Yeah, lovely.
Okay.
You don't want to spread it too far because those...
No, it's almost round. I see it all the time and I can never get it quite right. It's almost around the tear duct, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. Great, you're nice and busy. Right, well, so that's my Trini, Minerva and my Elf are like my fun glitters, really easy, stay put, don't fall down. My top tip for kind of rock chick eyes, there are two. Again, I've gone to Urban Decay and Charlotte Tilbury, actually. Charlotte Tilbury being super soft. This is the classic powder pencil, so it's really lovely for the waterline of your eyes. I do, because I wear lots of creams on my skin because I like a glowy skin because I'm really parched and dry most of the time. I do tend to kind of lose my eyeliner when I put it in the waterline of my eyes. This does not budge. So
Which one's that?
The 24/7 Glide On pencil by Urban Decay. And as you'll see, it's like super, super soft when you put it in. Can't put it on my phone. So yeah, it's a really nice way just to define your eyes. Now, even if you've got small eyes, you can still do this. You can still put the colour along your waterline. You just need to make sure that you've got something underneath. That's great, Nadine. Can I just see that palette once more? I want to do a little wash, just a slight. So did you watch Adele, by the way? Right.
Yes.
Okay. Right. Okay. So you see that mid-tone, you know, the lighter colour that you did, and there's like a mauve, a matte mauve. Yes, that one, the matte mauve. Great. So think about Adele's beautiful makeup. I so enjoyed that program with her. I mean,
It was brilliant.
it was just so lovely. The wonderful thing about her makeup is that it was very old school, but it was just quite nice how the colour just kind of transcended a little bit to the brow. So what I want you to do with that mauve is very lightly just give it like a little wash, and then we'll go to mascara.
So above here.
Yes, exactly, but not on the outer here. Then Dean, from the centre and just literally in the socket, so you still get that highlight underneath. That's it, perfect. Now blend. Then blend with your clean brush. Nice, because what that's doing is it's differentiating the highlight of your cheekbone here to there, so it stops that looking like an overhang on top of your eye. I mean, Kat, you're looking fabulous. I mean, it's great. What about?
My daughter did come and say to me, "What are you going to get wear tonight?" And I was like, "I'm ready." Rude. Anyway, can you? My earrings. People are asking about my earrings. They are Zara.
Nice. That's so nice.
Like 15 quid.
The pencil is 24/7 by Urban Decay.
Yeah. So
And that's one of the most common questions I get is what's the best long-lasting eyeliner. So thank you.
I've tried and tested a million times. You know, coming back at 3 in the morning. Not that I do that anymore, but I used to. And then a fabulous, fabulous mascara. What are your favourite mascaras?
I am currently using. I've only got one here. I'm currently using Codate. The Codate.
Everybody loves that.
Lash Sophisticate. It is brilliant.
Is that the one in the glass bottle?
Yes, the glass bottle, which apparently is what makes it not go claggy.
Oh,
the glass bottle.
Why? How?
I don't know. I did something the other day actually with a glass product, and it was biophotonic glass, and that apparently it protects the integrity of the product much better than other things. I don't know if that's right or not, but anyway, that's what I was told.
Nadine, I'm absolutely loving your eyes. Right, can you get your mascara on top and bottom? And when you put the mascara on, can you really pull it out to the side?
So no liner.
No, for now. I wanted to see how, like, we're
realise I haven't got any mascara with me, but luckily I think I'm in my office.
We're developing the look. And Kat, I just think for you, I mean, your skin looks amazing. I would just do, I don't know how it feels, but I'd probably put like a little bit of facial oil just pressed on the outside and then your lip. I mean, you know.
Facial oil?
There's no need to decorate a cake that doesn't need decorating. I mean, you look good.
I haven't got any blusher on.
Yeah, well, let's see how it works with the lip, right?
Okay, with no
when
blusher.
You asked me about mascaras, my favourite launches of this year were In Extreme Dimension by MAC, which I'm about to use. And I absolutely loved Max Factor Divine Lashes.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you do. See, it's too soft for me. But yeah, if you love a soft, fluttery, feminine lash. Yes.
Just for every day. Because I quite like pillow talk push-up lashes and this one.
Yes. I love
but during the day, you know, I'm going to say this, and I know you do work with Max Factor, but I don't. Trust me. They do the best mascaras in the world.
The best mascaras.
Obsessed.
Although this is a new one I used for a while, and I've just come back to the superhero one by It Cosmetics. If you like really full-on, as Nadine would say, stripper lash.
Oh, yes. It's got to be full-on. I love full-on drag queen lashes, please.
Yeah. Yeah, there's lots of people say Kat needs no help. You don't, babes. You don't need any help.
Well, I feel I should be putting some. I have got base on. I have obviously got. I'm not this color. I am this color-ish, but I have got quite a lot of bronzer on.
Lovely. Yeah, and that's it. I don't think you need blush as well, personally. I just think it looks really sophisticated. You've got the bronzer on. Yeah,
I agree. I quite like a defined eye, a red lip, and no blush. think it's very sophisticated.
Very.
Somebody says, what do you think of the iconic mascara? That's a triple threat. Triple threat mascara is the iconic one. I think it's really good.
I haven't tried it.
I think it's really good. I also love I think pretty much Masterpiece Max.
Yes,
is
100%.
brilliant. And I think it's better than 2,000 calories. Some people like 2,000 calories, but I love
I
Masterpiece
agree
Max.
completely. Yeah.
I like false lash effect. That's Max Factor. Do you know what? Quite good actually. I've been using this year. I haven't got one on me. The L'Oreal ones.
Oh, L'Oreal make great mascaras.
Yeah.
Really good. What's the new one in like the flat tube?
Can't
Do you know
remember.
what I mean? Caroline, do you know what I mean?
No.
It's basically like flat. It's not a tube. It's flat.
Yeah, I know the one you mean. Can I ask, Caroline? You asked me to concentrate on my outer edges of. People don't realise that they can control where they put their mascara. Explain why, darling. Lash Paradise. Thank you, Chloe.
You think of basically putting your mascara on like blow drying your hair. So if you want your hair to kind of come forward, you like drag it forward and then you'll whiz it back. So if you want to open out your eyes and make your eyes look rounder, you want to literally focus on doing this kind of action. So you lift, so you see the tips of the lashes here. If you want to pull out your eyes and complement the kind of look that Nadine's doing, where it's just slightly dark on the outside and getting this kind of effect, you need to just drag the mascara towards your temple. And that will give it a winged out effect. Very much like the kind of false eyelashes that you get in the shops. If you look at the different shapes, some of them are very kind of like cat eye, which is what Nadine's going for. And then some of them are very much kind of like dolly eyes. So it depends on, you know, the kind of effect that you're going for. So I think all of us tonight, I mean, I'm just going full on, but that's just because I love mascara.
I just put full on mascara everywhere. I go up there and I go out there. I'm like,
so do I normally, but isn't that interesting how you can control your lashes where your lashes go? It makes complete sense. Yeah.
And what we're going to do with Nadine is once she's done her mascara like this, then we're just going to go in with a little bit more dark and a little bit more dark. So the colour of the eyeshadow compared to the liner just really, really graduates. Someone's asked where my top's from. This is my new Christmas top. I don't know why I'm saying it in that voice.
it's gorgeous.
It's from Bash and I like it very much. I always get a sparkly top.
Can I ask another question? Mascara on the bottom lashes.
Yeah.
Yay or nay?
For you, for this look, I would just go top if you wouldn't mind.
I never ever do.
Right, okay. Putting mascara on your bottom lashes will make your eyes look wider and bigger. So if I'm really tired, definitely off-white liner in the waterline of my eye and mascara top and bottom. And you can use a tubing mascara. There you go. That's perfect.
Do you love this? So this is Charlotte Tilbury, one of her Christmas limited edition ones. And let me show you. So she's got that colour for the inner line. And then at the other side's a really deep, soft, smudgy chocolate brown. I love that combo. I think that's beautiful.
So for tubing mascaras, DHC, which is a Japanese brand, is a really, really beautiful one. It's very, very delicate, very, very natural. I would then jump to Glossier mascara. I think it's called, is it Stretch Mascara or is that the concealer? I forget now. It's the
concealer.
Yeah, it's in the pink tube, the Glossier mascara. I can find the name out, sorry. That's really, really good. It's just a little bit rich than that. Otherwise, Kevyn Aucoin does an amazing tubing mascara, as does Clinique. So if you find that you get a little bit of mascara underneath your eyes, your mascara bleeds because your lashes sit very flat and every time you sort of move your eyes, it kind of just dilutes, then tubing mascara is great. Yeah.
Somebody has just asked, what is tubing mascara? And I'm very pleased to ask that question.
It's polymers. So basically it's plastic polymers. Yeah. So it's not, so the only way that it gets is removed is by warm water. So it's great for film sets, like
it comes off in tubes.
Yeah, it's the weirdest thing.
It doesn't melt.
Would I know if I've used one?
Yeah, because it would feel like plasticky, like a bit
I've never used one.
Yeah, Hourglass does one as well, which is called, not Caution, it's the other one, Unlocked or Locked Mascara. That's another great one. They're brilliant. I know it's funny, they don't really kind of advertise them as much as I think they should, because I think I think with waterproof mascara, you don't really get the volume, but now with the tubing mascaras, you can. And especially for the lower lashes, it's great.
And is it cold waterproof? Is it
yes.
swimming proof?
Yeah. Yeah, I suppose if you're going cold water swimming, if you're going in the lake, you'll be all right. Right, so Nadine, I'm loving that. Right, so get your Charlotte Tilbury pencil. And what I want you to do is in the corner here of the eye, I want you to place it, and then I want you to close your eye and just pull it out gently. this is a really great way of being able to find your own little liner. This would be good for you. Have you ever seen those kind of like pictures of girls that got the lashes and teeniest little bit of liner? It's a really good way, but you need to make sure that you get the intensity of the colour, Nadine, right in that corner, and then close your eye and it will just literally just give a little bit of a lift. But so yeah, you've gone too far, but just
you've gone too far.
But it's just those things, yeah. So just push it. So you see where it's darker on the outside, and the darkness needs to be right close to the lash line. Right, come on, Kat, get that lipstick on.
Am I doing lipstick? Okay, fine.
Is that really too much?
Where is my lipstick?
Just shorten it a little bit for me.
I just had it here and it's gone. Okay.
Right. So I do love a little bit of facial oil. If anyone who knows me knows.
So you've got your base on and you powder.
Yeah.
You put oil on top.
Yeah. Because I just like to look because my skin's glowy, and because I like my skin to look glowy, should I say? Okay. And I've got, you know, fine lines around my eyes here when I smile and laugh, yada yada. So if I have something that's kind of shimmery or like metallic, like on my eyes, it just looks a bit crusty. So I
might be doing this.
If you want to, join in.
Right, bear with me.
So Nadine, this is the Votary Super Seed Facial Oil is perfect for you because I know you don't like oils on your face. But
Caroline's Kat's completely obsessed with oils. She's going to love you. When we did our live together, she basically mentioned about 5 oils. Is that a bit better?
Lovely. Yes, yes, good. Looking really nice. Will you put a little bit of oil on your skin, Nadine?
Right.
Just to try it.
Just
to try it. Because it's such a nice thing to do, and especially if you think you've overdone it, or maybe you're a bit dehydrated, or maybe you put a bit too much foundation on and you just think, oh god, and you've got to run out the door. A really nice bit of oil on.
Yeah. Do you know what? At that point, I use the spray.
Yeah, but then it goes all over, Nadine. Whereas if you just put the oil, you rub it into your hand, and you just play. Huh?
How much? I've got
a couple of drops. Yeah. And then you just get this really nice, just literally on the outside of the face, it might be a little bit over the nose if you want. And just on the outside. One, it feels good. And two, you know, when you look at your skin, it breaks the makeup up, but it just looks really, I just think, healthy and gorgeous.
I found my
don't go round here. The T-zone must be avoided at all costs. You are?
I found my favourite oil, but people are going to kill me because it's really expensive.
How much is it? So just
it's the Zellen's vitamin D power concentrate.
Right. I need to get into that brand. I don't know much about it, but yeah. So
people are asking again, oil after makeup. Yes.
I love oil after makeup. I use oils every single day. This one is Votary. It's super seed oil. It's got nothing in it that will irritate your skin. If you're worried about using essential oils on your skin or anything like that, it doesn't really smell of anything.
I was finding my oil. Where do I put it?
Okay, so you rub it into your hands so it's not slippery. It's just, you know, and then you basically cup your hands on the outside here and the outside here. Okay, so it's going to basically hit the temples and the cheekbones. That's it. Lovely. Really quite firmly. You know, quite firmly. That's it. That's it. So you don't want to do it on the forehead particularly, but if you're feeling that your forehead's a little bit lined and feels a bit dry, you can do that.
I love this. Someone's asked, doesn't it take the makeup off?
No, because you're just pressing it in. If you were to do that, yes, of course.
Okay.
But you just press, just as a last finishing touch. And when you catch yourself in the mirror, when you go to the loo or a couple of hours later, your skin just looks fresh. And I think the biggest mistake that women make, especially at our age, is that when you put on your foundation and a bit of powder and whatever, and then you whiz out, and then it just looks like the makeup sitting on the skin. And I hate that.
Yes.
And it doesn't need to look like that. So if you see a friend looking just a little bit crepey and a bit dehydrated because of the powder pigments, this just little tip is lovely.
Tell her.
Whereas if you spray your whole what? I missed that.
I said tell her because she'll love that. If you see your friend looking a bit crepey and old, I said tell her because she'll love
I tell them all. What's
yeah, but you can. I can't. I'm like, you look a little bit crepey. I'll get that. Right.
Stick some lipstick on, Cat Farm.
I'm going
that just made me laugh so much.
Okay. No, Nadine, stop. Now you've gone too much, right? Because now what we're doing there is you're bringing it to the front.
Oh, okay.
And that's, especially what you're doing now, it will give you a bit of a gleam, but you might find that you get a bit shiny there. So just this T-zone, keep matte. So it's just literally just like a nice little, you know, deep breath in and deep breath out, whatever, and then just leave it like that, so that when you're moving and talking about your products, I want to see that lovely just sheen on your cheekbone, and I don't see that. Now I want a little bit of warmth. You've got that lovely tonal bronzer on, Nadine, or something. Just a little bit of peach just to complement with the eyes would be nice. I also want to say that I love to use a lot of the Hourglass palettes. I love palettes. Nadine looks really good and she has skin goals. Woohoo! Nice. So I love all these, the Hourglass. I know it's really expensive, but I have to say Beauty Pie do some amazing dupes. They're really, really good. So NARS does amazing blusher palettes. The Hourglass palettes are amazing because they look really, really soft and shimmery, but Beauty Pie do such good dupes. So if you...
What's they called?
Well, they come out, this one is the Glow Super Powder Face and Palette. I mean, obviously with Beauty Pie it didn't out stock all the time, but these are so nice, and it's just nice of a pink and a peach and a kind of tonal colour. It looks a bit grubby in this light, so I need to turn some more lights on.
Eyes?
No, they're blushers, darling. Oh, sorry, don't that sound really bad?
It doesn't. It doesn't. I mean, I haven't got a clue. I'm like, if that one looks brown to me though, that looks like khaki.
Exactly. Well, watching while I'm having a poo in the loo. Oh, that's nice. Right. No,
you can sit with us.
It looks a bit sludgy. The light's not very.
Yeah,
these are blushers. You're right. Yes, you're right.
Okay.
So anyway, just to say that they do good dupes of palettes, because I think if you are someone who's struggling, there's a lovely chap called Mario, who's the makeup artist to Kim Kardashian. It's his own range out, Makeup by Mario.
Oh, Mario Badescu.
Badescu.
No, Mario, what's his name?
I can't pronounce it, so I'm not going to, that's why I'm avoiding it.
He's such a nice man.
Oh, Kat, it looks lovely.
My little lip.
Yeah. Do a little bit of liner. Do a little bit of liner. Are you going to go red, Nadine?
Sorry?
Are you going to go?
Oh God, no, I'm not. I'm gonna,
Can
I just say, Kat, whoever created that red for you did create it perfectly. It's beautiful.
Really nice.
Amazing.
Is it code 8?
Yeah, Juan at code 8.
Mm.
He is absolutely brilliant. I will find the liner. I can't find my liner. Right, we'll find my liner. Took my stuff.
So Nadine, will you go nudie on your lip and take away the pink a bit? So yeah, great. So it's not so pinky.
Yeah.
I love it. And then we could do a little bit more of a smudge underneath, I reckon.
Oh, really?
Right, okay. So I've got my eyes on. I'll probably just do a little bit of blush. I've got so many things here to show.
Where's Kat gone now? Listen to her walking around sort of kicking things. God, you're good, Caroline Barnes. You are so good at what you do. It's so second nature. That's why you know when somebody's really on their A game. It's so second nature to you.
Yeah.
And it's like light bulbs going on over my head. Amazing.
I've got an old Chanel one. Oh,
Great. Yeah.
Ooh.
So Kat, I would just look straight at me. Yeah, so I would just go on the outer third and then lift up.
Oh, I thought you meant lip liner.
Oh,
Oh God, I've got loads of eyeliners.
I don't think, to be honest, I don't think you need the lip liner unless you feel like it. I mean,
No, I don't. I'm not. No. Right. So hang on. What colour? I've got. What colour is that? I've got black.
Yeah, black just on the outer third and just do like a little lift up there.
Okay.
Otherwise,
cool.
you look just perfect.
Right. Okay.
I'm sitting in my pores on my cheeks. Primer isn't helping. Well, a silicone primer should definitely help. That sits in the pores, so the foundation should go over the top. Probably try using a long wear foundation, because you might be using a foundation that's slightly shimmery, which won't help with the pores. So everything that you put on your pores needs to be super, super matte, and then you won't get the bumps in the skin.
And go oil free as well.
Yeah.
It's quite hard to put eyeliner on when you put mascara on, isn't it? No.
I would pull your eye in the direction where you want the lip. Yeah, like you are now. And then, no, I don't think so. If you just go from the top. I mean, it's funny, isn't it? Nadine, you look lovely. If I was with you, I'd probably go more nudie on your lip and darker still on the outer eye, just for the evening. Yeah, because you can carry it off because of the solidness of what you're wearing. And if you make it a bit more nudey on the lip, it makes it a little bit more contemporary, because you've just got such lovely lips. You can do that. I'm going to use a lipstick that I haven't actually used before, and this is the Claudette range by NARS.
Ooh.
I'm really loving all these kind of new sort of like brownie reds, and because I've got quite a lot of fine lines, especially on my top lip, I can't really wear lipsticks that are too hydrating. They have to be hydrating, but they have to be lightweight. And this is quite nice, I think. So I'll give it a go.
That was, he created that line inspired by his mother. Do you know that?
Oh, no, it's so lovely. This one's Sylvie.
Oh,
I'd like
I wonder if that's his mum's name.
Huh?
I wonder if that's his mum's name.
Yeah, I don't know actually, Kat.
I can't, my liners for some reason, and none of them are, all of a sudden, none of them are working. What's this one? I think
Do you use a liquid liner, Matt? Kat?
Me?
Yeah.
Good God, no. I can't use one of those. That's because I tried using those, but they're a disaster.
Because liquid liners are really good at getting really into the lashes without looking like a liner.
Hang on.
Because I'd love to share with you actually some really nice lashes and talk about Lashify, because I know we talked about that, didn't we?
I'm desperate to be lashified, but I feel like somebody needs to teach me how to do it first. Because loads of people got invited down and were all lashified. I was so jealous. Tell everybody about Lashify, and also tell them how long they last on you, Caroline.
That looks all right, doesn't it? Sorry, I'm just looking.
You look amazing.
That is a very, very nice texture, just to finish off that. It's super light. It's powdery, but it's just very creamy. Very, very nice.
I thought I had one in the emergency makeup drawer by the front. I have an emergency makeup drawer in the hallway, but there isn't one in there.
Dewy Skin Foundation with a little bit of coverage. I love Illumination CC Plus. I love that. It's really nice. Works very well if you want glowy skin with a bit of coverage. Right, so talking about lashes, so if you want to get some lashes for a bit of fun, these are amazing to stick obviously on top of your lash. And these are like the 3/4. They're number 008 Light and Whispery by Eyeliner. There's 3, but I've used some. And the great thing is you can cut them down to your size, but they're just enough as an accent on the outer side. Now, the reason that me and Nadine were talking about Lashify is
in your absence, Kat. Sorry.
Yes, it was Lashify.
Yeah. So lashes obviously sit on top and are weighted down by your lash. The thing with Lashify is that it goes from the underneath of your lash. So you don't see the fine ribbon on the top, which can be sometimes make your lashes look a little bit sort of theatrical or heavy or a bit aging. So the Lashify goes underneath. Now, the actual effect of Lashify, I've got them out here. So this is how they come. And they're measured in millimeters and in thicknesses. Okay, so you basically put a little bit of mascara, which acts like a glue, on your lash, and then you place, I'm just going to show you what they look like. These, can you see? These little lashes that sit underneath your eye, and then you put another mascara on which sets it.
So impressive.
They're very impressive. You cannot feel them. I'd say you'd probably get a weekend's wear out of them if you were very gentle and you weren't a fiddler. You'd have to put it on properly. But the nicest thing about these, rather than looking draggy, they actually can look really natural and very soft. So perfect, you know, for a bride, or just if you just, like you're saying about your eyebrows, you just don't want to keep doing stuff or putting on mascara. So if you don't really like to use a lot of mascara, you can just use the Lashify. Because the overall effect is very soft. So it's a completely different kind of application method and final look, which is good. But, you know, you do have to learn how to...
You put the mascara on. The mascara is slightly sticky. The lashes stick to it. And then you have a second mascara at the top that bonds them.
It's a whole nother live. It's too difficult to do it now. And I need to do it with a proper light so you can properly see. So, but on their Instagram, there's hundreds of different tutorials.
Oh, and the before and afters are so good. No, I'm desperate to be lashified. I think we should go and get lashified together, Cat Farmer.
Just do it. Because I'm totally concerned. Do they ever sort of just reattach, like unattach themselves when you are sort of chatting at dinner, like a false nail? So I've obviously had many pingy nails. I can just imagine I'm sitting there thinking, what is that? And I can see it, you know, I can just see it now as it migrates down my face.
I mean, yes, if you haven't applied it properly, it will.
Yeah, you see, this is, yes.
But it's,
yes.
you know, again, it's just how much time you want to put into it. But if you do it properly, it's really lovely. And I had them on. I had like very little makeup on, and I just loved my little fluttery lashes. And I didn't have my kind of full-on mascara. It was a totally different look, and it felt very, very feminine. So it's a really nice thing to do. Nice gift for someone, if you know, or like a teenager or someone who wants to try something different. And it's really lovely.
We just quickly, before we finish, we need to talk about what foundations we're wearing.
Oh, okay.
Caroline?
Well, so I put on my CC Plus illumination because I love the coverage it gives me, and it gives me definition. I don't really use much powder. And then I use a Glossier Stretch concealer under my eyes because it's nice and dewy. It doesn't dry my eyes out.
And you, Kat?
I got the Code 8 Radiate. That's their BB cream. It's brilliant. I'm NC10. And on top, always the Le Beige, the Chanel.
And I love a Boreum CC cream and crayon on. And a little Beauty Pie One Powder Wonder.
I love your eyes, Nadine. It's
They're
so
amazing.
nice to see you in a bit of colour.
I can take absolutely zero credit. It's all down to the wonder that is Caroline Barnes. Everybody, if you're not following her, go and follow her now.
That's very nice.
Do you know what?
I am going to list every single product.
I am so because can I just say I've never really worked out how to do a nude eye and a red lip.
All right.
I always go. I they either look like piss holes in the snow,
Yeah.
or just too much. I can never get that halfway thing.
Well, that's where you need the liquid liner, lady.
I do. Do you know what? I do have some somewhere, but I do tend to just give it to friends. I'm not great with it. I need to learn. That one that you had though, which looked really thin, looked like I couldn't go wrong with that.
The Urban Decay one is really fun. Yeah, they're really, really good. You wouldn't go wrong with it. You couldn't.
Do they do that in a non-glittery?
I still think
I'm sure they do.
Hard to master, I have to say.
Yeah.
What's that? Sorry.
I think liquid liners are really hard to master.
The biggest
older, when your skin gets slightly crepey and you get that juddery mark.
Yeah, you can't if you're crumbling at the sides like this, you get the heartbeat rather than you get straight line.
Okay, so somebody has just asked us, can we come back and do liquid liner, and shall we do lashes?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Yeah, there's one before we go. The thing about liquid liner is that it's great because it really frames your eye, and with a kohl pencil you can tend to get quite a heavy line, whereas if you've got a very delicate liquid line, it doesn't make your eyes look small. Finished. Got it in.
Okay.
And can I just say, Kat Deely, if you're still watching, you need to come on here live.
Oh, the lovely Kat Deely.
I know she joined us earlier on. I don't know if she's still here. If you asked her,
no way.
Oh, she's such a sweet. She's just launched a fragrance that is supposed to be amazing, and
with Amanda.
10 out of 10.
I know, her makeup artist, and Amanda has always been famous for kind of like people smell her before they see her because they just love the way
she's got a fragrance oil that is unisex that's supposed to be absolutely amazing. So I'm desperate to smell it. Sam McKnight was saying how amazing it was the other day. So we started following each other, and I need to get her on. So, but will you both come back in the new year and do liquid liner,
and
lashes?
And
somebody
I have
else
sneaky
also.
Suspicion it might be a bit of a lost cause on me, but.
Somebody has also asked, actually, can you have about eyebrows, please?
Oh yes,
well, let's do eyebrows, liquid liner, and lashes.
I'm going to find out about that powdering because I need to.
I'll forward you this person in Tunbridge Wells, and she's got before and after, and they are incredible.
All right.
Incredible. They just look really natural.
I have to say, my sister's is very impressive.
Yeah.
It really is. I tell you what I'll do. I will be about half an hour listing all of these products. But
thank you so much, Nadine.
I'm going out, so I will repost it tomorrow morning.
And if I miss anything, Caroline, come in afterwards and feel free to call me out and tell me if I missed anything. Yeah.
Sure, I'll do it tomorrow because I'm literally jumping in the car in about 10 minutes.
You two gorgeous women do not work at the weekend. Think about doing it on Monday. Go out, enjoy yourself. You're wonderful. I adore you both.
Thanks,
thank you so much.
Thank you, gorgeous ladies.
Bye, the real tonic. See you later.
Bye.